Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Genius of Sappheiros Extra. I'm going to be putting this in a separate Let's Play playlist, simply to keep things a little bit more organized. I kind of wish I did that with the Labyrinth of Toho Extra, but, well, hindsight is awesome. As far as the boss for the that I finished off in the last part, I don't know how I survived that. You guys saw it, so I only had 2 characters left. The boss, 2 times in a row, used her super powerful universe-exploding bomb spell, whatever that was. First time it did 0 damage, but that's because of Nidori's bomb, Commander Bomb, which I should have used more often, but I wasn't really familiar with the Commander Bomb. Also, I didn't realize that those Commander Bombs can have cooldowns. But the other thing is, the second one hit only for about like 68 damage, and I don't know why. I'm very glad she'd used that spell instead of the physical attack that can pretty much shred my front row, like it did in that previous attempt. But there you go, I beat it on my 3rd try. You guys only saw the 1st and 3rd try. As far as the process of getting to that point, the only difference was I lost some. I had extra resources because of the extra bombs, but I had to also pierce through a lot more minions. I ended up fighting. They ended up summoning a lot more turtles and one of the maids. Actually, 2 of the maids, but I killed one and ignored the other. So it kind of worked out. I used up everything. Gyakuten ran out of MP, all that fun stuff. It was a fun fight, I guess. I don't like the fact that the boss can attack up to 4 times, but whatever. We won, so that means it's time for extra mode, which I both look forward to and dread at the same time. There's a lot of new stuff, so let's go ahead and get this started, because we're going to have to deal with some story stuff. So I'm assuming that I'm just supposed to activate this save that has 97 freaking hours in it. Of course, some of those hours were me just sitting around doing nothing because I didn't pause it, but it's still probably at least 80 hours. So let's get this going. Play the expansion? Yes. Hakurei Shrine. Gee, no surprise here. This time I actually have water to read all the text. Or water to drink while I read all the text, that is. Phew. It's as warm as ever. I'm getting deja vu. Summer will be over soon. It hasn't been long since the last incident, yet the heat's still so fierce. This makes doing any work really annoying. I guess it's better than having more incidents start, though. If I think that way, dealing with this heat is maybe... it's way too warm. Won't somebody please give me a cooling ghost? Human Village. Lady Vaya, here's your cup. Aha, thank you, Shinobu. Oh! I can feel it going right through me. It's amazing how you never get tired of this. You should try taking a break sometimes, Lady Bio. That's a silly whoa. There's no way I'll tire of it. Don't blame me if Lady Lithos scolds you again. That sounds like another good reason to. Wanna cut Masuba? It's okay, I don't drink. Sorry, this text is going fast. Tea is fine for me. That's surprising. You seem similar to Lady Vio, so I thought you can hold your alcohol too. Even among heavy drinkers, Lady Vio is unique. Ha ha ha. It looks like the 3 of you, the Gorgon goddess, have gotten used to life here. Haha, you've played your part. In fact, everyone in the village has been nice, even though for us, we did cause lots of trouble to the village and the yokai. I suppose so. This incident was in full swing, but well, we're all used to incidents here. Now that it's over, Gentokia reached some fine guardian duties as a result. Right now, it's something to be thankful for, isn't it? You're used to incidents. Aha, thanks to both of you. We're really glad that we came all the way here as well. Alright, let's celebrate the occasion by drinking sake together. Oh, that sounds good. Some snacks would go well with the sake, though. Hey, old man, bring some fitting snacks of your choice. Don't worry about preparing them either. Matsuba can just cut them up right here. I'm no kitchen knife, thanks. Phew, sorry, the text is long and it was also going off screen. Alright, the bamboo thicket. The atmosphere changed. No, what is this sensation? Whatever it is, it feels very strange. Like it's trying to bring something out from deep inside. Who's there? You are... Dun dun dun. Force of magic. Looks like she's wasted again. Phew. Are you okay, Lady Vaya? Honestly, you're still drinking so much when you're drunk. I'm all okay. I wouldn't get drunk from something like this. That's what all the drunk people say. I can already see Lady Lithos' angry face. Furthermore, with you dragging me around, I'm not able to perform my duties as gatekeeper, so she'll get angry at me too. Haha, I'll back you up. Shh, don't worry. Matsuba, move. Eh? Wah! Matsuba! Oh, she so wrote quickly. Whoever dares attack me will not get away. Who is it? Come out. And who might you be? You have no need to know my name. Oh, is that so? A surprise attack is quite the greeting, I would say. Just what were you thinking trying to attack us? I do not need to answer. You're not so much for a conversation, but that makes things go quicker. Matsuba, I will get revenge for you right now. You think you can fight me with a wound like that? What are you... What? I suppose you thought you had avoided it. You thought wrong. Ugh. Hahaha. Matsuba was right. I should have drank a bit more moderately. But still. I am Viatopus Aurel Gorgon, and you will not take me lightly. I'm not so soft as to be defeated by this. Now that you've hurt both me and my follower, I won't be calmed down now. Whoa. Then I shall rip you to shreds. Oh, do I actually press the button now? Oh, wow, I do. Like everyone else in this world. And place implacable dolls. Destruction beam. Reflect. Hehehe. Well, the only other person I know that uses dolls is medicine. As far as the silhouette, it's either medicine or it could possibly be Hina, but I'm not entirely certain. Is that all you've got? Erg. Don't push your luck. This shock. Vortex. Mad Thunder. Hey, you hit. Good job. Abyss Hand. Erg. Ha 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 ha. Now let's show you some fun. Just like I did with that crab yokai. That's my line. Take this. Aging Drizzle. Wow. 99,999. Hehehe. What? Abyss Wind? Dead. The party has been wiped out. Well, it's not my fault. Gwa! Hehe, as I thought. Impossible. How could I have... Ugh. Matsuba, I'm sorry. Hehehe. Ha 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 ha. I'm not laughing that much. That's tiring. Yokai Sea of Trees. Looks like everyone's... wow, everyone's kind of messed up now. And it's not even missed this time. Even the human village. The Genius of Sappheiros. I think there's another word, there's a subtitle to it, but I don't know what it is. And the end, everyone's dead. Except Reimu. Go ellipses! Yeah! Ah, you ruined it. So warm. This heat is enough to kill. It's even starting to make me go crazy. I won't even ask for a luxury like a cool ghost. Even Cerna will do at this point. I just want to cool off. When I start saying such stupid things, I know I've been beaten by the heat. Speaking of which, I haven't seen anyone come by in the past few days. This terrifying heat must be the reason why. Phew. Maybe I should just go back inside the shrine. A day so warm after that incident feels like a bad omen for future incidents. Speaking of bad omens... Come on, don't ignore me. Of course I want to. Nothing good can come out of you peering here. My, how cruel. I have something important to say too. I don't care. Now please go away. I'm going to go back inside and get some shaved ice too. Shaved ice? There's no more of that left. Whoa, that was in Japanese. What did you say? Shaved ice. There's no more of it left. Why? It was delicious. Wait a second, Hakurei, you... That was my last piece of ice. It was my final oasis in this lingering summer heat. Actually, I think that's what it's called. And you... Grrr. If I didn't, you wouldn't went back there. What kind of excuse is that? You just wanted to eat it. Ah, my last bowl of shaved ice. So, will you listen to what I have to say now? I have no more energy to fight back. I'll listen, but only if you stop doing things like that. Hehe, thank you. I'll be careful from now on. That's entirely unconvincing. Maybe she's really does need punishment. Anyway, what's this all about? I would think it to be fairly obvious. You know what's been happening recently, around Gensokyo recently? Nope, I don't. Does she really call herself the Hakurei Shrine Maiden? Fine, then, I'll tell you. Okay. In the last few days, there have been lots of quarrels taking place around Gensokyo. Humans, yokai, and even gods have been affected. Several fights that have broken out for frivolous incidents. Isn't it just this heat making everyone more irritated than usual? I don't think it is as simple as that. You probably won't understand unless you see it with your own two eyes. But Gensokyo's current status is definitely abnormal. I guess that could be true. If it was just humans and yokai, it would be nothing. But if gods and other species are getting into fights too, that can't be normal. That's not all either. There's a strange atmosphere pervading around Gensokyo. It feels ominous, like it's trying to mess with your mind. Don't you feel it yourself, Reimu? Nope, nothing. I see. Whatever the case. I have a feeling that it's linked to the cause of all these fights occurring. I see, I can feel malice in the air now. So in short, what you're saying... Yes, this is an incident. Will you settle this, Reimu? Will you help? I ask the same as well. You're... Oh, Lithos. You're asking for me for something. Now that doesn't happen every day. Vio's been defeated in such a fight as well. That turtle goddess. It's hard to believe so quickly. Whoa. Too fast. But somebody like you wouldn't need my help for that, right? Whoever did this is strong enough to defeat my sister. I do want to get revenge. I cannot deny my personal feelings are involved, but I must soundly punish the culprits as a guardian deity of Gensokyo as well. My, how responsible you might are. Whoa, you're so mature for a kid. What did you... I'm not a kid. No, you definitely are. Grr, you're making fun of me! Anyway, leaving that aside. I have no problems with accepting your request, Lithos. I'm supposed to resolve the incidents to begin with. My, what happened, Reimu? You're actually being obedient. From what you've said, even I can tell that this is by no means normal. It's a real pain, but I'll still handle it. You have my thanks. And what will you do, Lithos? I will accompany Reimu, of course. The culprit behind the incident will pay for what she did to Vio. Oh, so that's what you want. Hakurei, you should learn from me and start trying to solve things yourself too. Perhaps, if I feel like it. Honestly. Hehe. Anyway, I'll leave the rest in your capable hands. Yes, yes, you can count on me. If you want to read the text I didn't read, just pause the video. I'm sorry, it's way too fast, and I can't slow it down. Alright then, what should we do now, Lithos? I have no information about the culprit whatsoever. I've been sensing much unrest from Mew and Zuka. I believe going there would be a good idea. I'm getting that feeling too. It's a bit dangerous with just two of us though. Perhaps we should gather allies to aid us first then. Yes, that sounds good. Alright, let's go and catch anyone around the area to help us. Catch? Alright, so there's a bunch of new stuff. For one, we have Lithos, and oh awesome, it's based off of average. Originally, well, Lithos comes in based off your party's original average, and then future characters start at level 1. I believe that's been fixed with Weekend, so we should be able to get all our characters based off average level. So at least Lithos is up within a reasonable level. So one of the things I was looking forward to is we're going to get some new characters. There's going to be 5 new characters, Lithos being one of them. There are also 4 others. And right now we start with a party of 2, which means we probably should switch our formation to something reasonable. Like Devil Circle. And let's go ahead and talk about, well, you also notice that we have this incident board. We also have a save point. We'll go ahead and hit that real quick. This half, I believe the expansion is called, or the extra mode is called Lingering Summer Heat, or Lingering Summer, or something like that. So, if I'm wrong, well, that won't be the first time. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Lithos first before I start talking about the board, which is pretty much the quest board. So, we got Lithos. She, well, best thing to look at is this, her growth thing. She has 72 power to start off with. That's not bad. Okay, awesome. Anyway, her thing is she can actually be, she's kind of flexible on what she can be built as. She can either be a physical attacker or a magical attacker. Of course, you're going to need a lot of power to pull in certain gear in order to pull off the magical half. So she's more leaning towards physical combat. Her specialty weapon is the rapier. It's a stab type weapon with high accuracy and low power. The gimmick about the rapier is it's very easy to inflict status effects with it, with their various attacks. It also pierces defenses pretty good. The other thing is she's, if you remember her gimmick from the original story, she's very good with petrification. And so she's, rather, in the beginning of the game when you only have 2 party members, her ability to petrify easily is generally something to look forward to. Other than that, she has some pretty good moves, which will hopefully show off. As far as points, yeah, as you can see, we got things like Petrify Successful Up and stuff like that. We probably... Let's go ahead and take a look at our skills. Yeah, she's got a lot of skills. She starts out with Maynard, deals 666 damage and inflicts Petrify. That's it. Literally, it always does 666 damage, which isn't very much at this point in the game. Also, she is vulnerable to... It looks like she's vulnerable to fire and, I think... piercing? Let's find out. Oh yeah, we also get all of the gear that all our characters had. Okay, that's slashing. So she has resistance to slashing. There's gotta be something that has striking. Sorry, I really can't read kanji. Even despite the fact I have a kanji book on my wall. Or my shelf, rather. Okay, it's piercing. So she's vulnerable to piercing and fire, but resistant to earth and slashing. She uses medium armor as her top gear. There's her rapier, which her basic rapier has exorcism 100, which is pretty awesome. But back to skills. So her other ability is Blaster, which damages and inflicts paralysis and death. So a lot of stats effect stuff so far. Last spell, one of her bomb spells, multi-target, inflicts Petrify. That is difficult to defend against. So it's just a pure Petrify attack. Land Amp increases all land powers. You probably remember this from the final phase. And then we got a bunch of other spells because she starts out at 71. So, Energy Riot, Medium Strength, Mystic Attack. She has a lot of Mystic attacks, which is kind of like Barissa in a way. Pegasus Meteor Attack. It's a physical attack, and it does 1 to 9 hits. This is pretty much your boss slaying item. Boss slaying attack. Uses 1 bomb though. And it has a cooldown, but you can make it so it has no cooldown. Soar's Golden Slash, damages and inflicts death. Andromeda Nebula, I believe that was the attack that we were hit by. Oh, okay, I see kind of why that attack didn't do as much damage. It's light-based, and we had maxed out darkness on the land. So good for us. Muscle Revolution, an extremely destructive punch. You probably remember that from... this is actually a special attack from Anastasis. And then the attack from Vio, which is 1-hit KOs all enemies, multi-target spell. Pretty good for clearing out enemies, but as you can see it costs 88 MP and 2 bombs. And right now I only have 1 bomb. So for one thing, let's go ahead and get Pegasus Meteor Attack up on this stuff, and we don't really want anything else. We'll just put Energy Riot just because. Alright, so... yeah, so we have Lithos. Isn't that awesome? And Great Grow has no equipment. Here, you can have the Kusanagi for now. Because Kusanagi's awesome. Oh yeah, you can sort. So let's sort everything. Blocks against several types of attacks. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with Chimera Shield. Light and dark. Yeah, I'll go with that. Why not? And as for everything else, I don't even know. To be honest, actually, no, you don't want the Kusanagi. What am I thinking? Get the Destructive God Gohei. You can have the Kusanagi. There you go. Look at that. Just boost her attack like a bazillion-fold. Yes, I said a bazillion-fold. Okay, your power points are spent. Probably gonna want some... I can make her into a physical attacker, but I don't really want to. I kinda want to just bring her back to where she was. There we go. I'll keep the barrier, just in case. Skills, you're kind of good to go. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, growth-wise. Sorry, I'm kind of... this is my first time ever having this character, so I'm gonna be kind of winging it. I think, oh yeah. Golden Sword, and we want this, because we want the cooldown. Also, normal attacks occasionally hit twice, so we don't have to worry about things like multi-hitting, because we can get it just straight from Golden Sword. Golden Wings, magic cooldown now. Spell card cooldown. Yes, we want Evil Eye. Because we want bombs. And there we go. And then we can just put the rest into, yeah, this is a magic tree, so I don't want that. So with this and spell card cooldowns, it should reduce that multi-hit move to 0 cooldown. And then the rest we'll be putting into family members. Because I definitely kind of want that Divine... actually, I kind of want Divine Barrier now. I mean, look at that, Divine Barrier. What that does is literally reduces damage by that much percentage. Unless, of course, you have Exorcism. So, I'll consider that. Actually, you know what? Well, actually, the Slayer... ugh, so many choices. What's this put it at? Auto Healing 50, and Divine Barrier. Maybe make her a little bit more tanky. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll see how it goes. So let's get healed up. There you go, 7 bombs instead of 1, and 461 MP. Good stuff. Do we have any good clearing moves. Yeah, we have inflict petrify. Okay. We don't really need land amp. If we have a save point, I can take advantage of Aging Drizzle. Alright. Anyway, this is the way it's going to be working. It's going to be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this incident board. As you can see, you have a bunch of requests. And it will actually include difficulty levels. So this is a quest board, and there's lots of quests. There are 3 types of quests. Miscellaneous quests. Miscellaneous quests are purely just for getting ingredients, craftable stuff. And it's a good idea to do them all because it's pretty much 100% chance to at least that you'll get 2 of that item. And it'll make it a lot less painful to farm everything. The other quest is character quest, which are some of these quests. As you can see, there's get Sane, get Aya, get Neteri, get Moko, get Cerno, and this just gets you a donation box. So this is a miscellaneous quest. The rest of these are character quests. Now, the thing about these quests is some of these will actually have special conditions. Right now, all of them have none. Oh wait, actually, all of them but Hakurei's counterattack. Hakurei's counterattack requires Reimu only, which means you can only use Reimu. You can still go there with a party, but you'll fail the quest, which some people have taken advantage of, because the way it works for the miscellaneous quest is you're supposed to kill something. You're supposed to kill like some special enemy, or something like that, and that special enemy has a really high chance of dropping the item already, like in this case it will be a donation box. And then you come back to this board and turn in the quest, and your reward will be a donation box. So what people will do is they'll just purposely come in with an illegal condition, fail the quest, but still kill the enemy, get a donation box, and just keep doing it over and over again. I'm not going to really worry about it too much, because I have plenty of donation boxes. And then, of course, we have things like this, where you get Cerno and all the characters. So obviously, we're probably going to be focusing on getting characters. There is on the wiki an order that you can go in that will make things a lot easier. And I guess this thing actually has a spoiler, because guess what? One of the characters you can get is Cerno, the strongest. And obviously we need to get her as soon as possible, because she is the strongest. So I'm going to go ahead and read the quest. Storm-style priestess, Sane has been possessed by something and is rampaging about repeatedly. Return her to sanity. That's in Yokai Mountain Summit. Aya has been possessed by something. Okay, it's all the same thing. Except for some reason it says R rampaging, like there's multiple Mokos for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and accept this request. And there you go, we got the quest. So we just gotta go to Yokai Mountain Pond and fight Cerno. But first, let's go ahead and take care of some loose ends. By loose ends, I mean, let's go talk to Aya. Are you dead? Nope, you're alive. My, it seems you have defeated Lady Lithos. Lady Lithos is one of the Lake Bed Temple's 3 goddess sisters. I have heard that she possesses the ability to turn anything into stone. It must have been quite a hard-fought battle. Allow me to give you these recipes in commemoration. I hope they will be helpful in resolving the incident. Clamsolus, Gungnir, Agasitiel, Shinlong's robe. Shinlong? You can learn the Dragon Punch from him. Hades' armor, Golden Cassock, Yata no Kagami, Yasakane no Magatama, and that's it. My goodness! You have subjugated over 10,000 yokai. I should expect no less from the person who performs yokai extermination for a living. This large amount of extermination would turn Gensokyo inside out. It appears that there is no incident that you cannot resolve. In any case, I present to you these recipes in commemoration, I suppose. I hope they will be helpful in resolving incidents. Dual Blade, Gormlas, Shaheen Toon, Magma Buster, Terra Lightning Staff, Rivalry Staff, Steel Ball of Annihilation, Gehenna Shield, Calciatus Shield, Tartarus Shield, Sodom Shield, Archangel Shield, Archdemon Shield, Hell Shield, and that's it. My, you have joined forces with Lady Lithos, I see. I have heard that she is a guardian deity with control over petrification and the void. She will surely be a strong ally. Don't call me Shirley. I would like to offer my meager assistance as well. Well, I hope these recipes will be helpful in resolving incidents. Bellerophon, Perseus, Agincourt, Nagato. That's it. And that's it. Alright. Wow, that was everything. Alright, with this party of 2, we need to go... For a second I thought that was a bamboo forest. Is there anything in here? Wow, this place is empty. Empty. Alright. Let's quickly just take a look at the, all the new stuff we can make now. Which is a lot, by the way. Alright, weapons. Alright, so we can take the Clam Solis and turn it into the Clam Soleus. The issue with, I guess what the issue with the original sword is, you can't actually use it. And you have to like you have to remove the seal. I don't really get it because I don't see really the benefit of making this sword, so I'm not going to waste orichalcum on it. And Gorm Gloss. We got some new stuff. A dagger with 2 elements, water and electric added damage, and resistance to water and electric. This is actually a kind of neat dagger, and it only requires crystals and iron. We already made the Kusanagi. Dual blade. Okay, so it got a bunch of dual element weapons, which is kind of neat. Shaheen, yeah, so a lot of dual element stuff. And then we also have, we can actually make staves, which are mostly dual element stuff anyway. We can also make the Hakurei embroidery. Oh, actually, no, this is something we can already make. Yes, it is. Which I might consider making. Anything else? Oh, Steel Ball of Annihilation. Requires the iron... Oh! This requires the Iron Ring of Destruction, so you have to make the Iron Ring of Destruction, which requires obsidian. And then you can make the Steel Ball of Annihilation if you get a Dragon Fang. And it's a pretty hefty attack item for a Sine. Anything else to note? Oh, we can make some weapons. It looks like she uses lizard tails, which I have no idea where I'm going to get those. And then she also has a specific, the rare item is the Millennium Shell, which I can't use anyway. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at shields. Mostly probably stuff we've seen before. Slashing, striking, okay, fire. Excuse me. And a bunch of stuff like the Hell Shield, special, okay, that's pretty standard stuff. Shenlong's robe, light robes anyone can equip. Most amazing magic defense. Unfortunately it requires obsidian and dragon robes and stuff. It has really good stats though. Alright, well, not much else to note. Actually, let's take a look at tools. Okay, nothing new there. Supposedly in extra mode, you can actually reach a point where you can you take all those weak materials, like the normal donation boxes, and turn them into the better ones. But I don't think we've reached that point yet. Alright, so I'm just going to take a quick look at the Hakurei robe. High resistance, immunity to light, 2 bombs, 2 lives. And this is the Hakurei embroidery. I kind of want to make the Hakurei embroidery, but I'll go ahead and just hold off on that. So this is what we're going to be having for right now. We need this all... I need to change my gear, for one. Bad variety. Resistance to all elements. Well, we kind of want that. And what sort of shields can you use? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and call this a video for right now. Hey, resistance to stabbing, that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'll set up my 2-person party for the quest we just took. So, sorry this kind of lingered on, but I kind of wanted to all the basics taken care of, and I need to figure out what accessories to equip. So, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Genius of Sappheiros Extra. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in a second.